Hello and welcome. My name is Tyler Airing. My students call me Mr. T. I am here today to go over an unboxing video for a new device that we got for our TV Studio class. I teach a video media program here at our high school. This thing is called the Roland HD Video Switcher V-8HD. This is something that I'm very excited about because it's going to improve our weekly newscast. Currently we're using this Field World L2 4-channel switcher, and it's working great. We really like it, but we have more than 4 stations in our newscast room where we have things set up and cameras. We have more than 4 cameras, so we wanted something that had a bigger interface, allowed for more HDMI channels, and this thing is supposed to have 8. I am not going to be doing like a product review on how to use it. This is purely an unboxing video to see what's in the box. We'll have a video on how to use it a little bit later on once I have time to play with it and actually figure out how to use it. But this is the summer of 2024, so we are gearing up and getting equipment and things to be able to enhance our 2024-2025 school year and be able to do some more things. As a side note, before I start opening this too, we also do live broadcasted events, which I think will probably still continue to use that 4-channel L2 mixer that we have, because really when we're doing like a basketball game or a football game, the odds of us having more than 4 cameras up are pretty slim. 4 for a live broadcast makes pretty good sense, but I say that and maybe I'll get into this 8-channel mixer and I'll come up with more ideas, and maybe we will have more than 4 cameras. The other thing is obviously if you have more than 4 cameras, you can have some that are stationary, just getting like maybe one into the basketball court, another into the basketball court. Same thing with the football field. But it's also good to have people manning cameras. But obviously with the more cameras that you have set up, the more people that you have to have man them. So maybe we do it, maybe we don't, I don't know. But we also have a podcasting room. We're going to be doing video podcasts in our classroom. So that 4-channel mixer will be going into the podcast room until it's time to be used for a live broadcast, and then this will take the place in our studio for our weekly newscast that we film. So without further ado, let's go ahead and open this up. We bought this off of Amazon. It's Roland branded. Very excited to see like what the quality, what it feels like. Watched a lot of videos on YouTube myself, but haven't actually got to use it yet. So let's go ahead and open this thing up. Our TV Studio program has grown exponentially, and while I'm opening this thing up here, if you could, go ahead and drop us a subscribe and see what we have going on in this class. So I'll just kind of go through it here as I open. Obviously, user manual, not going to spend a whole ton of time looking at that right off the bat. And then a much bigger user manual here. Quite a bit to go through here. Obviously, it's in a bunch of different languages. I got English, probably Japanese, Dutch, French, Italiano, Espanol, and Portuguese. So for anybody that's from another country speaking another language, there you go. Let's see, the power supply here doesn't look massive, so that's kind of nice. This will fit on our rolling rack. So the power supply, it looks like it's just got a regular DC plug-in. It says PSB 7U adapter. So we'll have another, one for the plug here. Go right in here, and that's going to be what powers this thing. So sweet. Pretty simple so far. What else do we got? And then the video mixer itself. So came packaged in a nice protective deal here. It's got a little bit of weight to it too, which I like. Usually more durable. It's not plastic, it's metal. Okay, so here's what this thing looks like. I'll come on the other side of this table here. Here's what this guy looks like. So a lot of different features, and like I said, I'll have another video that's really more explaining these features, but obviously it's got a digital screen right up here for you to be able to see the different video inputs that you have. You see 8 different video channels down here that correspond with A and B buttons. So there's a row for A, a row for B, a few knobs and things like that. Like I said, I'm not going to go too much into all this stuff because honestly, right now, I don't know enough about it myself to really speak on it. So I'll have to play around with it a little bit. And then on the back side of it, it's a pretty simple setup, really. So we look at it here, and there's 8 HDMI ports. So to the cameras in our TV studio room, the cameras will feed directly into these 8 ports. And then it also has 3 outputs, which is pretty cool. So one will go into a video capture card that goes into our main laptop that will run this deal. And then I might, we always monitor in our classroom so that students can see, especially if they're on the green screen, like doing the weather. We do our lunch menus on a green screen. And I might monitor to another television in the classroom that would serve as a monitor for all of the students so they could see, see themselves up on that thing. So there are some other things over here on the side. So on this side of it, looks like we have the on-off switch. Seems pretty solid. You have a knob here for headphones, so you can plug a pair of headphones into this and I guess hear what you're getting from the video cameras. Generally what we do is I also have an audio mixer in there, so we have mics running to every station in the room for our weekly newscast, and then you're able to go out of the, a lot of times we'll go straight from the computer so the person who's the main person running the controls at the computer can hear exactly what the audio levels are like. But it would be really helpful if the person at the audio mixer also had that. On the back side, this thing is, I'd say, I don't know if I was guessing the weight, I would guess definitely at least 5 pounds. It is a sturdy metal, it's not plastic. The buttons, very smooth, very nice, the knobs. So these here, they have obviously, well, not obviously, you can't tell there, but these knobs, they have ridges, they click. So it's not just like one smooth dial, it's got actually notches for how much you're going up by. These are smooth, levels-wise. But our next video will go into really how to use this thing, but this is the Roland HD video switcher V-8HD. As far as what's in the box, really it looks like we have the manual, the actual device itself, and the power supply. So I'll continue looking at this box, but I don't really think there's much more to it. I think that's just a corrugated piece of cardboard. We'll put that back in there. We'll keep our manual out. The last thing is it does look like it has a QR code on it that probably will take us somewhere to basically have a startup learning how to use this thing. So it says it's got tutorial videos, updates, free support, apps, and owner's manuals. So, ladies and gentlemen, appreciate you for tuning in. Hit that subscribe button. Check out more of what OHS TV Studio has going on, not only this summer as we learn how to use some of the new gear, but into next school year as we really get started on our monthly newscast, our weekly newscast, all the things that we do to cover content here at the school, live broadcasts, our short series that we run every single year, and even some video game streaming. So thanks for tuning in. This is Mr. T. See you next time.